Hey everyone, today we want to talk a little bit about business to business strategies. How can you generate opportunities from the networking that you do? So as this business in real estate, or really honestly any other business, is about what we call belly to belly contacts. You got to get out and talk to people. You have to get out and mingle. You've got to network. However, you got to do it with intention. So it's one thing to just kind of show up and show up to a chamber of commerce event and just go be like, cool, I got to know some people's names and a bunch of them are realtors, so on and so forth. So here's a cool strategy that we've executed at a pretty high level. Some years we've done better with it and other years we haven't. And again, pick your lane. Like I'll be really heavy on that is you've got to pick your lane. Like everything works. It just is a matter of, does it work to the level that you work it? Everything's about consistency. Everything's about following a process, not doing it your way. Maybe learn the process first and then tweak it as it works, of course. But a lot of this is about just kind of be the dodo bird in the room and just follow it. Like be like a child, take the book, follow it step by step and execute on it and see what your results are. The cool thing about everything that we're presenting in this program is things that we've executed on, we've implemented on it. So we know it works, right? And I know it's going to be different geographies, different areas. Things work a little better than others, just like internet leads are more costly in some areas than other areas. So there's not a one size fits all, but I know these programs work because we used to be in Phoenix, Nashville, Vegas, and Colorado. So, we've tried these things in a few different areas that we've had teams. What I really like about the business to business model is you can actually go in to a new city, not knowing anybody, and actually be able to start generating business fairly quickly. How do we do that? So we're going to talk about that. We have a document here. We're going to go put it in our resources in this education database system. So you'll have access to it. You can utilize it. You can create it, draft it, rip off and duplicate, make it the way you want it. But I'm here to tell you that especially for like military spouses or veterans or things like that are constantly being moved or deployed, this is a great, easy way to break into the community and generate some business pretty quickly. So I'm super excited about this because I know it works really, really well. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, just kind of take you through the steps of what we do and what we've done. And again, tweak it to what you want, but I'd urge you to kind of stick to the process until you kind of get to know it. So as we look at sharing the screen here and we kind of take you through, this is kind of our program. So you're going to kind of see it branded to us per se, but we call this our business to business partnership packet. So what is it? Obviously, we're going to talk a little bit about our business as kind of the cover letter or the cover page. This is kind of who we are, what we do, what we believe in, things of that nature. We're going to give you our mission and vision. That's a whole nother video that we'll do that I think as a business owner, you're not just a real estate agent that walks around looking to buy and sell houses. I think you should run a business. I think you should have a mission. I think you should have a vision. These are all things that you should be able to articulate to somebody that's another business owner. When you're talking to other business owners, they're going to look for you to be a business owner. They're not just looking for a sales rep. They're looking for somebody who's running a business that they can align with and potentially do business together. Obviously, this is the brokerage that we're with. So we talk a little bit about our brokerage. We give a little bit of credentials about what we've done in the past year. And this is kind of our business to business program. It's a consultation on how we can grow your business. So it's not about you, coming from value. Here's one thing I talk a lot about with business to business strategies. You need to go after businesses that are not necessarily aligned with real estate. If you ask me, man, every title company is going to have 100 real estate agents. Every lender is going to have 100 real estate agents. Right? Every inspector is going to have 100 real estate agents. Go out and find the unique ones. Go find the bakery down the road. Go find a cleaning company down the road, right? There are so many opportunities. Shoot, we've gotten business from dog walkers. You know how many real estate agents that are dog walkers aligned with? Probably zero. So go be creative. That's what's really cool about this. And what else do businesses want? They want to get referrals from other businesses. That's the genius of this strategy. Everybody opens the door for you. And guess what? They're going to open it even more for you because you're going to do some things on their behalf with nothing in return. Now, you will expect some business in return down the road, but naturally humans will do that. If you provide them enough value and opportunity, you're going to end up being higher on their list. Here's what happens. Most real estate agents go out to business and they look one-sided. Hey, here's my business card. Call me if you know of anybody that needs to buy or sell real estate. okay, I'm the business owner. I'm like, cool. Well, what are you doing for me? Right? That is what we do at all these networking events. Everybody just hands out business cards and says, oh, hey, if you know of anybody buying or selling, send them my way. Okay, awesome. But that doesn't do me any good as the other business owner. So we want to come in with value. So obviously we want to consult with how we can help them grow their business. What are their pain points? Like, this is consultation. Like, can we help you advertise? Can we spread the word around? Can we join and partner with you at a networking event that you're doing, or something down on the city, volunteering, whatever? Like, just ask them, like, figure out where their pain points in their business, and maybe you can help them out. Integrity Home Group, if that's our company, we'll do a video creation and editing on your behalf. What does that mean? Like, really, what does that mean? So for us, literally, it's so simple. We just get a camera or somebody to come with us that can do a cell phone. It doesn't have to be any fancy. It's not a professional commercial. And all we're going to do is interview the business owner. The business owner, we're just going to ask a series of questions. We'll tee it up before we even turn the microphones on. And again, don't overthink it. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to look gorgeous. You don't have to be spotless. Like, this is just kind of a video that we're going to put on Facebook and be able to draw some eyeballs to it. So really, I tee them up with a couple questions. Hey, what makes your business unique? What services do you provide? Tell us a little bit about your values, right? Those are some of the questions I'm asking, because that's what the general public wants to know. So we'll also create a Facebook ad and run it on their behalf, and we'll target specific demographics. Not very hard. For $10, I can go out and get a bunch of people that get visibility to it, and then I can report that back to the business owner going like, hey man, so awesome to get to meet you. I'm glad to know what your business does now. It helped me out a lot. I'm definitely going to be referring people to you that come across needs for dog walkers or whatever your industry is. And oh, by the way, man, we were able to get 822 eyeballs on this video we created. Isn't that cool? Right? And they're like, yeah, man, nobody else is doing that. That's super awesome. So we do those things. We put it on our business page. We'll run it on some of our agents. If you have a team, we'll put it on their pages as well. So all we're trying to do is draw activity to it. We're also going to call a complete list of your past clients and provide a review of your business, of their business if wanted. So basically what that kind of looks like is, if you'll give us your list of clients, and sometimes they won't, sometimes they will, we'll just give them a call and we'll just say like, hey, just wanted to check in and see how things are going. And, we really like Johnny's Pet Spa Services. I hope you do too. And we'll just kind of go from there and just kind of pump them up a little bit. We also will email our 20,000 person database. So we've got a database with 13 real estate agents. If you're just a new agent coming into town, I get it, right? But you can still start to grow your database from that. And basically we're going to email them out saying, hey, as part of one of our monthly newsletters, hey, Spot's Dog Wash is an awesome place. And we just wanted to put it out there because we're kind of a trusted resource in town. We wanted to let you know that we've used Spot's Dog Wash and they did an awesome job and took care of our pets, whatever. Right. And then the last thing we're going to do is refer businesses to their clients, right? From their clients to them. So our clients to them. So that's really kind of the intricate parts of what we do. And who is going to say no to that, right? Who? Nobody's going to say no to this. I don't think anybody's going to say no to this. They rarely do. Sometimes they're going to wonder what's the catch. No catch. Like, I will ask you though, hey, at the end of this, just do me a favor. If you know of anybody buying or selling real estate, hook me up, right? And here's the deal. This is what's different. You just provided them 5, 6, 7, 8 steps of value before you even ask them to refer you business. Who do you think is going to win the hearts and minds of those business owners? Me, who's doing 5, 6, 7, 8 steps on their benefit, or the person who just shoves a business card at them and says, hey, call me if you got a buyer or a seller? Yeah, it's going to be me all day long. All right, we're going to go through a little bit of this. I mean, we'll do like a win-win covenant, and kind of this thing is talk about executing our 5-star growth plan for our business leaders and friends. We do consistent communication, maintain our relationships. We're going to do the video interview. We're going to contact information blast through Facebook ads, just kind of the things we just talked about above. We're going to do all that. All we want for you, and this is kind of where it comes at the end, is if you think of anybody that's buying or selling, let us know. Like hook us up. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no restful violations or anything like that here. This is truly just giving value to somebody else. And if somebody has a buyer or a seller in the future and you keep in contact with these folks, they're going to totally refer business to you. So that's all we ask them to do. We'll have a questionnaire for them. So, hey, what's your company name? What's your date? What's your contact name? What's your phone number? What's your email, website, Facebook page? Tell us about your business. Are you owned by a corporation, privately owned? Why did you go get into business? How many people work at your business? How long have you been in business? This just helps us be able to craft the ad and be able to put some good PR, some publicity out there for you. What areas do you serve? If we could wave a magic wand to help your business, kind of what I mentioned before, what could we do? What other businesses in the area would you recommend to speak with? Is corporate approval needed to advertise your logo? Just some things like that. You kind of go through the questionnaire. Here's the deal. Sometimes they're like real estate agents as business owners, and they'll set up a time with you, or they'll say, I'll get back to you, and they don't, or they cancel, and they cancel again, and they cancel again. That's okay. They're just humans. Look, real estate agents do that all the time. I'm here to tell you, constantly. Lots of meetings are set up with real estate agents, unless it's a buyer or seller, that get canceled or pushed back. Don't get all offended or butthurt by it. Just keep going back to them and saying like, hey, I'd love to really help your business out. When can we get together again? I'm sorry you couldn't make the last appointment. So really, here's our commitment to them. I commit to be honest with you, open and transparent. I commit to maintaining integrity in all of our dealings. I commit to treat you with the utmost respect. I commit to act in your best interests. I commit to communicate all information to you in a timely manner. I commit to go above and beyond all your expectations. Make them your customer, right? Treat them like a client. I'm telling you, if you get in and you deliver on what you say you're going to do, you're going to be light years ahead of most people that they're even talking to in the industry. So here's some of our testimonials that we kind of throw in there. And then we also tell them, you know, referrals are our bloodline. Like especially if you're new to town, like, hey, man, I'm new to town. I'm trying to get to know people. I'm trying to get to know other business owners. You know, I'm just kind of out there, and I would love to get started. And if we can do any business adventures together, again, whether that's let's go in and do a fundraiser somewhere, let's go donate to charity, let's go do something. It doesn't have to be anything costly. Just go out and participate with them, and you'll build relationships like no other. All right, I hope that helps you. That was a huge opportunity for us. We learned this about 10 years ago, and we've been executing and implementing on it. I think where agents sometimes struggle is just executing. It really boils down to executing. They get excited about it on the front end, and then they kind of peter out. But the ones that have actually done this, it's twofold. One, you're going to get business referred to you. And number two, like you're meeting people in the community. Business owners that get to know other business owners carry a lot more clout and power, in my opinion, and opportunity than agents who just work with buyers and sellers. I think you have to level up and get to know others in the community. And now not only will you attract buyers and sellers just from general business practices, you're going to start attracting other business referrals as well. And it works out magically. I mean, how many people have you seen are a part of the church and they get a lot of business from the church, or they are, you know, on the PTO or PTA school boards and they get a lot of business from school, right? This is no different. This is just getting out there, getting to know other businesses, and it works to a T. So as we kind of conclude that quick 6, 7, 8 minute training session, I just wanted to share with you that this stuff works. We wouldn't be pushing it out here if it didn't. Again, it's about consistency. It's about time on task. It's about just making things happen, right? And just going in full bore and trusting the process, and having a little checklist and a system. And so we'll provide this document again in one of our resource files, and you can use it to go out and execute and win some business. All right, thanks.